place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer. True indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, Vice Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, man, do the let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking it down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know who's, we wanna know who's coming through. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Begin with a run by Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It will lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. And they're done. Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
You know, we love to talk about corners, those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Trying for the deep ball. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Derek Stigley Jr. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. But how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that,
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Extra cut to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. It's a pickup of 26. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
Walker now from the gun. And he's brought down after a great gain. It's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Liking, ain't this? Ready.
To throw. Here's Milrow. To his wideout. It's a screen. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the 41. Throwing the out route complete. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds with a nice gain.
This is ahead for about 5. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Let's go now. 19, stop. Cougar 19.
Milrow with it on 1st. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
It's caught by Elijah Royal. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space and those completions outside the pocket.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running with Walker again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down. Milrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Milrow now to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up second down. And off to Walker from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Pass the 8.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you go an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 14 on the play, and it sets up a Houston first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. On play action, here's Stroud. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long for him here. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stretch.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking down a very long field. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Off the play fake, Milrow. He beams one deep right side. That's complete inside the 35. It goes for a 38-yard pickup, and it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Seahawks
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing deep for the end zone. Coming in the goal line. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's go now.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points in the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Connects downfield, on target to down. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here's Stroud on first and 10. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Stroud. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Buys time, rolling right. On right, throwing deep down the side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Punt meets him at the 28. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first and 3. This is Walker on second. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Before halftime, you get a timeout, take it.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Now a small gain up to about the 32. Christian Harris on the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Seahawks will have a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
The throw right side finds Cup. Keeps himself upright. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks throw the lead coming out of halftime. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly out, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it. I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
They'll throw on third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. The Texans set to punt. Brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure this. He takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Milrow. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 Tigers.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. On the move, headed right. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Rowe throwing on third down. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get this down at the 10-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.